baskets all over the place. You can put a significant amount of weight, baby, groceries, goats, pigs, puppies, people. This is nice. I got myself a fresh ginger. It's not designed for teenagers. I'm just telling you, unless you are missing a leg or an arm or something, or you just have terrible balance. Let's just talk about this before I jump into this. First off, first video on the Hazers channel, directly for the Hazers channel. I'm pumped up. But I just want to talk about something. I got a blade in my hand like I'm threatening you. I'm not. There's what's up, man? Do you guys not like me? Well, you must like me because I got more people watching me that's unsubscribed than subscribed. You see that? What? Someone help me out, man. Tap a button. You feel me? Or, okay. Mooncool TK2. So I did the review on this and I was thinking nobody is going to watch this review. Apparently there's a lot of disabled people or old people that don't want a two-wheeled vehicle. This is it. So they sent me the TK2, which the hub is going to be different. The motor. I'm just going to open this up. We're just going to get to it. It's basically a folding rendition of the first one. So, you ready? Let's get it. Whew. Oh my. Interesting how they did the charger like that. Wow. You know, when I got the first rendition, it was all apart. This is kind of all together and folded. So make sure that if you're going to take this out of the box that you have an extra set of hands, because this is going to be heavy. I kind of like this versus the old version. The old version, you had to assemble everything. It was like grown man Legos. This is just kind of folded, but together. Kind of like this, that it's all put together. So that's nice. You know, we're not emissions people, but my God, bro.
This is how much garbage there is so far.
Much better seat. You know, usually I'll be irritated, but the fact that it's all put together, I really don't care. What's this? So we got these two big racks. It's out of a little tool pouch. Cup holder. Paracord. Bungee. Get your tools. Axle, you're gonna need that. Zip ties, like they don't provide enough already on the bike. Wrench, bolt. I feel like enough of people do reviews on these and they never, ever, ever talk about the fabulous tools that they come with. What is this? It's like they took an Allen key and said, let's double down, let's get crazy. Do you see it? This shit is interesting to me. I know nobody else cares, but I do. I can appreciate the little tidbits of joy you bring me and nuggets of fun. This is the booby tassel. So this is a little net that kind of goes, I'll show you where it goes. So basically what you do is you put it on the back here. Again, there's nothing in the manual, so I'm just going to wing this. I think what you do is you just kind of hook this like this. Check this out. Would you look at it? Look at this. Look at this. So you got something in there? I don't know. Look at this. Look at this. That's not how that works. If you got a baby you want to put in here, you can strap it down with the net. Look at this. This is nice. I got myself a fresh ginger. Okay. I like the net. I really do. I think the net is super cool. Wow. Check that out. So you get a little pamphlet here. Love this. Very attractive manual. Wow. You know, this is one of those companies you just don't hear enough about. And any company wants to spend some money on some propagandas and stuff to make their models look that much better. I could appreciate that, man. It's not some just printed out PDF file. Then, of course, your instruction manual. And then our charger. This battery is not UL certified. We're at 48 volts at 14.5 amp hours, rated at 696. And considering the charger is a 2 amp charger that should, in theory, charge you at between 7 to 8 hours from completely dead to 100%. Also, keep in mind, it's never good to run a battery completely dead. Never. Wow. Good. When you do not have the headlights on and the bike is on, they will just be off unless you hit the brakes. Now, if you turn the headlight on, you'll actually get running lights and then hit the brakes. Absolutely beautiful. That's your left blinker, right blinker. I wish it was a hazards. And your horn. So you're probably like, wow, dude, you be sweating so much. Look, you have no idea the amount of struggle and hassle it is to unpack something like this. I want to, look, high five. You padded this up. But taking this apart, it's nowhere near as hard as a TK1. So let's just fill up the tires and bring it out. Let's ride. Okay, here we go. So we're just going to get this jumping. Turn this on. It is hot outside. Let's ride. 0 pedal assist. We have a single gear option. All right. Keep in mind with a 3-wheeler, you want to be careful in the turns, not to go super fast. But let's just try this. So throttle. Pedal assist 3, you see that picks up a little bit. I like that little power meter. I feel like I'm on top of the world with these baskets. Okay. So it's just a cadence sensor. 0 to do a torque. Here we go. Throttle. You know, these bikes are not really designed for speed. Could have straightened up that headlight a little bit. And then getting into the turn, it's going to lean into it a little bit. I think we can unlock that speed a little bit, 15 miles per hour. There's got to be a way. Let's see. I'm going to hold these two down. E1. That's the brightness of your screen. Mile. 48 volt. This is 5. Can we adjust this? This is something. There are so many settings in this. I don't know what this is. 25.5. We're just going to try to adjust this all the way. See if we can get this higher. Is that 22? That can't be the speed, right? There's no way. There's no way that's a speed. We're just going to try it. I don't know what that one does. Uh-oh. I think I messed something up. I'm trying to figure out what I messed up here. There we go. I messed up something, some setting.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky.
Originally, I did a review on the TK1. Then they sent me the TK2. I think because I got so many views on the TK1, they were like, yo, let's send them the new one because everybody likes trikes. I was so shocked at how many views I got on that original one. So they changed a lot on this. First off, on the original one, it didn't fold. And the amount of work, as much as I appreciated them for sending it to me, yo, it was like building a grown man Lego set. I'm not joking. Everything had to be put together, whether it was the baskets, the gears, the sprockets, the discs. It was driving me crazy, and it took like 5 hours. The end result was nice, and I got to see an old man, and we waved hello to each other like we were just grandpas cruising around the block. Well, with this, I said this is nice because it's a bigger box, but it's all assembled. They just kind of folded together. And there was a minor dent in it. Honestly, I'm not that concerned about it, but I don't know if I did that or if it came out of the box that way. But the basket's ready to go. It just really kind of plug and play. So let's talk about some of the stats on this. On the original one, they had a front hub motor, and I can only get it to about 15 miles per hour. Same thing on this. But now they made it where it's in the rear. Both the motors are the same size, so there's not that much of a difference between the two. However, this has dual chain operation. So you have a single gear, which you cannot adjust on the front because it's a single gear. But the way it works is you can pedal and you use pedal assist, or the mini chain that's attaching the motor to the rear axle will cause them to spin. You ever seen My Cousin Vinny?
It's a limited slip differential which distributes power equally to both the right and left tires.
Where one goes up and the other one turns. It's kind of the same thing. I didn't check to see if this had posi traction. It's a tricycle. Who's it designed for? It's not designed for teenagers. I'm just telling you, unless you are missing a leg or an arm or something, or you just have terrible balance, it's really designed for the elderly. And, you know, fun fact, when I put my wife on it at 6 miles per hour, she couldn't even figure out how to steer it. But that's why I married her, because the government writes me a fat check for being married to somebody that's disabled. So huge shout out to my mentally incapacitated individuals. That's my wife. Hey, that's not a joke. That's for real. ADHD. What? 2024. So check out this little feature. So the front brake on this, and then your rear brake. But check this out. If you push in the brake on either side, but if you push it in, you push this in, now you have a parking brake. So that means it will not move. It's kind of stuck where it's at. And then to release it, we kind of push this in, and then it pulls up. Now your brake's unlocked. The reason why you probably don't see a lot of people do that is because, well, it would be designed for tricycles. I guess you could put it on a regular bike, but it's a very easy feature to add. Out of the box, the brakes with this, you saw that stop, right? On the dime. On the dime. Granted, I'm only going 15 miles per hour. Why not unlock it so I can do like 22? I was trying to mess with the settings. I kind of jacked it up midway through. Uh-oh. I think I messed something up. Yeah, I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, let me just mess with these settings in 105-degree weather and see if I could get this to speed up. But for what it does, it's nice. So let's go over some of the stats. I do apologize for saying TK2. I think this is just the TK1 Folding. Now, the differences between this and the non-folding is fairly simple. On the original, had regular brakes mechanical at 160 millimeter versus this has 180 millimeter hydraulic brakes. The torque on the older one is a little bit higher at 85 versus on the new one is at 55 Newton meters. The range is something a lot of people usually ask me about, is how far can I go on this? Look, and I feel for you, I really do. I get it, you don't want to pedal. At the same time, they'll list on their website 35 to 60. I would just say on the lower side, you'll probably get 35. There's so much that how much do you have in either of these baskets? You know, how much do you weigh? What kind of wind resistance are you getting at? So there's a lot of things that can affect the type of range that you're going to get. The good thing is that you're able to pedal this, but you only have one gear. I get it. There's no need to have 7-speed, especially on an e-bike. I don't know why people talk about 8-speed, 9-speed, 10-speed. You just, when you get an e-bike, you can pedal. It's just, it's not really designed for you to pedal. What I really like about this bike is the folding mechanism, although let's keep it real, no matter where you're bringing this bike, you're not going to fold it and put it anywhere. It's heavy. It's a heavy, heavy boy. If you're looking at getting this one or the original one that doesn't fold, I'd recommend this all day. I hate to desell another product from the same company. It's just that out of the box, this is much better. You're already assembled. You just kind of have to put that front wheel on. People complain about having, you know, an axle quick release. Mountain bikes that go down hills have quick releases. I don't know what the big deal is. So they don't know what they're talking about. Quick release is fine, all right? So comparing this, I would get this. It's got the blinkers, the daytime running lights, the bigger disc, the hydraulic, the folding mechanism, not a front hub, so you're not going to be so front heavy, although a lot of your stopping power is in the front. This is nice to have it more decentralized into the midsection of the bike. Across the board, it's very solid for what it is. You got baskets all over the place. You can put a significant amount of weight, baby, groceries, goats, pigs, puppies, people, whatever you want to fit in these. You even got that little net. If you can manage to squish that down, basketballs, footballs, soccer balls, you name it, anything will go in this. I would 100% recommend this for anybody that is disabled or just wants to go slow and just cruise with their kids that actually have a faster one. You won't be able to keep up, but you're able to do it in style. And this is by far that much better than the original one. I do thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. If you do like this, I would give you a link to a website or something. But I seem to have all these people watching, but nobody subs to me. So either I suck or you don't know what you're doing. But I'm here to help you out. Let's do this together with baskets and discs and a rear drive. Stay beautiful.